Hollywood is buzzing with blockbuster news you cannot miss. From Pixar sequels to Arnold Schwarzenegger returning to action classics, the future of film is packed with surprises. Stick around because these updates will change what you watch in theaters and on streaming. We're breaking down the latest movie and series updates, including Monsters, Inc. 3, Smile 3, and Minecraft Movie 2. Big names like Joey King, Anna Taylor-Joy, Kathryn Hahn, Alan Ritchson, and Arnold Schwarzenegger are making headlines. From Netflix to Disney and Prime Video, here's everything you need to know about upcoming hits and sequels. Rumors about potential Pixar sequels have recently been circulating online, suggesting the studio could be exploring future films connected to some of its most beloved franchises. These reports mention possible follow-ups to Monsters, Inc., The Incredibles, and Coco, three of Pixar's most popular animated worlds. However, it's important to note that none of these projects have been officially confirmed by Pixar or Disney at this time. According to various industry rumors and inside chatter, Pixar may be considering new stories that could revisit characters like Mike and Sully from Monsters, Inc., the superhero Parr family from The Incredibles, or Miguel from Coco. Because these franchises remain hugely popular with audiences worldwide, speculation about potential sequels frequently appears online whenever Pixar's future slate becomes a topic of discussion. For now, though, there has been no official announcement from Disney or Pixar confirming Monsters, Inc. 3, The Incredibles 3, or Coco 2. Until the studio reveals its long-term plans, these reports should be viewed as speculation rather than confirmed projects. Fans will have to wait for official updates from Pixar about what animated adventures might come next. Following the success of the first two films, reports indicate that a third entry in the horror franchise, Smile 3, may be in development at Paramount Pictures. The original Smile, released in 2022, became a major surprise hit and gained attention for its eerie premise and viral marketing campaign. Its sequel, Smile 2, continued the franchise and helped keep interest strong among horror fans. The series was created by filmmaker Parker Finn, who wrote and directed the first two movies. His unique style and storytelling played a major role in shaping the identity of the franchise. Because of that, many fans are curious about whether he will return to direct the third installment. At the moment, however, no official announcement has confirmed the director or full creative team for Smile 3. While reports suggest the project may be in development, details about Parker Finn's exact involvement, including whether he will direct again, remain unclear. Paramount has not yet announced a release date, story details, or casting information for the potential sequel. Warner Bros. Is moving forward with the sequel to the hit Minecraft movie, which is scheduled to hit theaters in July 23, 2027. The first Minecraft movie became one of the biggest movie successes of 2025, earning close to $1 billion worldwide and winning over audiences with its fun adventure based on the popular game. Now, according to industry insider Daniel Richtman, actress Joey King, known for roles in The Kissing Booth and The Act, is in talks to join the cast of a Minecraft movie too. It's not yet clear what character she might play, and Warner Bros. Has not officially confirmed the casting. She could be taking on a new role or possibly playing the version of Alex, one of the main characters from the Minecraft world. The sequel is expected to continue the story with returning stars like Jack Black as Steve and Jason Momoa as Garrett, while expanding the cast with new faces. Filming details and the full cast list have not been announced yet, so fans are watching closely for more official updates as the project develops. A new Lord of the Rings movie is coming to cinemas on December 17, 2027, The Lord of the Rings: The Hunt for Gollum, and fans are already buzzing about the cast and story. The film will be directed by Andy Serkis, who also returns as Gollum, and it takes place between The Hobbit and The Fellowship of the Ring. Warner Bros. Confirmed the movie's release date and production plans late last year. Recently, entertainment insider Daniel RPK reported that actress Anna Taylor-Joy, known for The Queen's Gambit and Furiosa, may be in talks to join the cast of The Hunt for Gollum. These reports also linked her name to Leo Woodall as possible lead players in the upcoming film. However, this information has not been officially confirmed by Warner Bros. Or the filmmakers, and Taylor-Joy's exact role, or even whether she will appear, is still unavailable. What we do know for sure is that casting and filming are moving forward as the project builds momentum. As more official casting announcements emerge, audiences will learn who else will join Middle-earth in this much-anticipated chapter of Tolkien's world. Netflix's action sci-fi film War Machine, starring Alan Ritchson, has already sparked discussions about a potential sequel, even though the streaming giant has not officially confirmed one yet. The movie debuted worldwide on Netflix on March 6, 2026, and quickly climbed the platform's viewer charts, becoming one of the most watched titles shortly after release. The film blends intense military combat with a mysterious extraterrestrial threat, following Richardson's character, known only as 81, as he faces an otherworldly danger. In recent interviews, Richardson and director Patrick Hughes reveal that the creative team already has ideas for a possible follow-up. While Netflix has not officially greenlit a sequel, Richardson teases there is tons of story material that could expand the film's universe. Hughes also confirmed that he has explored potential story directions if the project moves forward. For now, War Machine 2 remains unofficial and is still in the discussion stage rather than formal production. Netflix is expected to evaluate the film's performance and audience demand before making any decision. If approved, a sequel could explore more of the mystery surrounding 81 and potentially turn the story into a larger action sci-fi franchise. Fans of Jack Reacher got great news from star Alan Ritchson this weekend. Richardson, who plays Jack Reacher in the Amazon Prime Video series, confirmed that Season 4 will be released in 2026. The actor reveals the update while talking about his new movie during an interview, saying this filming is already finished and the viewers can expect the new season to drop this year. Prime Video has not announced an exact release date yet, but Richardson's comments remove months of speculation about delays. Production for Season 4 wrapped in late 2025, and the show is now in post-production, where editing and final touches are due. Richardson also teased that this season could be one of the best yet, full of intense action and big moments. Reacher is known for its strong fight scenes and gripping storylines, and this season will continue adapting the popular Jack Reacher novels by Lee Child for a global audience. The Prime Video action series follows former military investigator Jack Reacher as he uncovers dangerous conspiracies and takes on powerful enemies. Since its debut in 2022, the show has been a hit, and the Season 4 news has fans excited as they wait to see what new threats Reacher will face next. Action star Arnold Schwarzenegger has fans excited with news about major returns to some of his most famous movie roles. At the 2026 Arnold Sports Festival in Ohio, the 78-year-old actor revealed that he is in discussions about coming back to 3 classic franchises: Predator, Commando, and Conan the Barbarian. He hasn't signed anything official yet, but studio executives and directors have already began planning stories that could bring him back to the big screen in these iconic parts. For the Predator series, Schwarzenegger said Dan Trachtenberg, known for Prey and Predator Badlands, has talked with him about appearing in the next live-action installment. While Schwarzenegger hasn't touched Dutch since the original 1987 film, this would mark a rare live-action return to the franchise after nearly 4 decades. In addition, he confirmed that a Commando sequel, often referred to as Commando 2, already has a script and that the studio wants him involved, keeping his action's classic style alive. Finally, Schwarzenegger also revealed plans for a new Conan the Barbarian project called King Conan, which would continue the story of his legendary sword-wielding warrior decades later. The studio has reportedly hired a high-profile writer-director for this film, and Schwarzenegger emphasized that these roles will be written to suit his current age, allowing him to deliver thrilling action while fitting his life experience. Fans of 80s and 90s action are thrilled to see these classic characters being revisited, but none of the movies have officially released dates yet. Legendary action star Sylvester Stallone is returning to the Rambo franchise in a new way. Instead of starring on screen, Stallone has officially signed on as an executive producer for the upcoming Rambo prequel titled John Rambo, which is currently in production through Lionsgate, Millennium Media, and Agbo. This marks the first time Stallone will serve as a producer on a Rambo film, even though he has been the face of the franchise since the original First Blood in 1982. The new film explores the early years of John Rambo's life before the events of the first movie, giving fans a look at how the character became a soldier and what shaped him into the legendary figure known from the classic films. Noah Centineo has been cast to play the younger Rambo, and production has already begun, with filming taking place in Bangkok, Thailand. Director Jalmari Helander, also known for Sisu, is leading the project, while Stallone's experience and support can help connect this prequel to the long history of Rambo's storytelling. While Stallone won't be on screen, his involvement behind the scenes assures that fans that the production stays true to the core of the franchise. The original Rambo films have spanned more than 4 decades and made the character one of the most iconic figures in action cinema. Stallone's new role shows he still is deeply connected to the series and eager to support the next chapter as the legend of John Rambo continues to grow. Netflix's big action series Extraction is officially moving forward with its 3rd movie. After years of waiting since Extraction 2 debuted in June 2023, new production listings show that filming for Extraction 3 is scheduled to begin in June 2026. This marks a major step for the franchise, which stars Chris Hemsworth as Taylor Rake, a tough mercenary who takes on dangerous rescue missions around the world. Production is expected to run through late 2026, giving the crew plenty of time to shoot the high-intensity action fans love. The new film will mark Hemsworth's return as Rake, continuing the story from the first 2 movies. While Netflix has not yet officially announced every cast member, the project is already attracting attention because the previous films have been among the platform's most popular action titles. Filming is set to take place in Australia, with additional locations in Europe, giving Extraction 3 a fresh range of backdrops for its high-stakes scenes. Extraction has become one of Netflix's most successful action franchises since the first movie in 2020 and the follow-up in 2023, and fans are excited to see Rake back in action again. With production now officially scheduled to start this June, audiences can look forward to more thrilling missions from the mercenary hero, and speculation already points towards a possible release date in 2027 or 2028 once post-production wraps. Disney's live-action remake of Tangled has just gotten a major casting update. Actress Kathryn Hahn has officially confirmed she will play the iconic villain, Mother Gothel, in the upcoming live-action version of the beloved animated movie. Hahn revealed that news in the fun social media video shared by Walt Disney Studios, where she wore a t-shirt featuring Mother Gothel and joked talking about her outfit of the day. Fans have been buzzing about this role for months, and the announcement makes it official after long speculation. Mother Gothel is the witch who kidnaps Rapunzel and keeps her hidden in a tower to use her magical hair to stay young. One of the most memorable villains in Disney's animated lineup. Alongside Hahn, Tegan Croft has already been cast as Rapunzel and Milo Manheim as Flynn Rider in the live-action adaptation. The movie is expected to blend music, adventure, and the classic fairy tale story in a new way, but no official release date has been announced yet. Kathryn Hahn is widely known for her work in both comedy and drama, including roles in WandaVision, Agatha All Along, and other hit projects. Fans are excited to see her take on one of Disney's most complex villain roles, bringing her own style and energy to this classic character as production moves forward. The new DC universe is continuing to grow, and actor Aaron Pierre is becoming a major part of it. Reports confirm that Pierre will return as Green Lantern John Stewart in the upcoming DC studio film Man of Tomorrow, directed by James Gunn. The character will first appear in HBO's upcoming series Lanterns, where Pierre plays a rookie member of the Green Lantern Corps, learning from veteran Lantern Hal Jordan, played by Kyle Chandler. After debuting in Lanterns, Pierre's character will move to the big screen in Man of Tomorrow, which is planned as a follow-up to the upcoming Superman film. The movie will once again feature David Corenswet as Superman and Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, while introducing more heroes to the DC universe. Reports say the story may also involve the powerful villain Brainiac, expanding the scale of the DCU storyline. This move shows how DC Studios plans to connect its movies and television projects into one shared universe, bringing Jon Stewart into Man of Tomorrow. The studio is setting up a larger future for the Green Lantern characters in upcoming DC stories. The film is currently scheduled to arrive in theaters on June 9th, 2027, making it one of the next big chapters in James Gunn's new DC universe. A new prequel to Ocean 11's is moving forward at Warner Bros., and Bradley Cooper may play a major role both on and off screen. According to reports, Cooper is in talks to star alongside Margot Robbie and is also being considered to write and direct the film. The project recently lost its previous director, Lee Isaac Chung, who stepped away from the movie. Earlier in development, filmmaker Jay Roach, who also attached to the direct before leaving the project. If Cooper officially joins as director, production could begin before the end of 2026. The film will serve as a prequel to the famous 2001 heist movie that starred George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Matt Damon, and Julia Roberts. The new story is expected to take place in 1960s Europe, long before the events of the modern trilogy. The screenplay draft was written by Carrie Solomon, while Robbie's company, Lucky Chap Entertainment, is producing the project. The Ocean's franchise has a long history, starting with the 1960 film starring Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin. Director Steven Soderbergh later revived the series with the modern trilogy and the spin-off Ocean's 8. Netflix's animated hit K-Pop Demon Hunters is officially moving toward a sequel. According to recent reports, the studio behind the movie has started early development on K-Pop Demon Hunters 2, after the strong response from fans of the first film. The original movie follows a group of K-pop idols who secretly protect the world from dangerous supernatural demons while balancing their life as global pop stars. Its mix of music, action, and colorful animation helped the movie gain a large online following shortly after its release on Netflix. The first film was produced by Sony Pictures and distributed by Netflix. The story was directed by Maggie Kang and Chris Applehans, who helped create the unique world where K-pop culture meets supernatural action. While Netflix has not yet revealed full story details for the sequel, the development news confirms that the franchise will continue expanding. At the moment, K-Pop Demon Hunters 2 is still in the early stages and no official release date has been announced. Casting details and plot information are also being kept secret for now. However, the sequel announcement shows that Netflix and Sony see strong potential in the animated franchise, and fans can likely expect more music, bigger battles, and new demon hunting adventures in the next chapter. Movie theaters have received a boost after Universal Pictures announced a major change in how long its films will stay exclusively in cinemas before moving to digital platforms. Starting in 2026, the studio plans to keep its movies in theaters for at least 5 weekends before they become available for home viewing. The policy will expand further in 2027 when films are expected to remain in theaters for a minimum of 7 weekends. This marks a shift from the pandemic period when Universal shortened theatrical windows to about 17 days or roughly 3 weekends. The decision is being welcomed by theater owners who have long argued that shorter theatrical runs hurt ticket sales and weaken the cinema industry. Before the pandemic, movies typically stayed in theaters around 90 days, but the average window later dropped to about 45 days across the industry. Donna Langley, chair of NBC Universal Entertainment, says the company still sees theatrical releases as a key part of the movie business. Universal's strategy is expected to begin with the film adaptation of Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. Theater chains, such as AMC Theaters, have welcomed the move, saying it could help strengthen the future of the big screen movie experience. Director and writer Kevin Williamson has confirmed that he will not return to direct the next movie in the famous horror franchise Scream. Williamson recently directed Scream 7, marking his first time directing a film in the series after spending many years as the franchise's main writer and creative voice. However, in a new interview, he explained that directing another film in the series right away would be too demanding and that he wants to focus on other projects. Williamson originally wrote the screenplay for the first Scream, which was directed by the legendary horror filmmaker Wes Craven. The movie became a massive hit and helped redefine modern horror with its mix of suspense, mystery, and self-aware humor. Over the years, the franchise has grown into one of the most successful horror series in Hollywood, with multiple sequels and a large global fan base. Even though Williamson won't direct Scream 8, he made it clear that he still supports the future of the franchise and could remain involved in other ways, such as producing or helping with the story. At the moment, the studio has not announced a new director or confirmed production details for the next film. Fans will have to wait for more updates about the future of the long-running horror series. A new director may soon take over the next chapter of the famous sci-fi horror franchise Alien. Reports say filmmaker Michael Sarnowski is being considered to direct the upcoming sequel to Alien Romulus. The movie is still in early development, but sources say Sarnowski is currently the top choice for the job. The director recently gained attention for his work in A Quiet Place Day 1, which also focused on a terrifying alien invasion story and proved he can handle large-scale genre films. The sequel is moving forward after Alien Romulus director Fede Alvarez confirmed he will not return to direct the next movie. In an interview, Alvarez said the script for the sequel has already been completed, but he plans to step aside as director and instead work as a producer. He will produce the film alongside legendary filmmaker Ridley Scott, who created the original Alien movie and has remained closely connected to the franchise for decades. The Alien series has been a strong comeback in recent years. Alien Romulus performed well with both critics and audiences, bringing new excitement to the long-running franchise. At the same time, the TV series Alien Earth has also gained positive reactions. If Sarnowski officially signs on, he could become the filmmaker who guides the next big chapter of the iconic sci-fi horror universe. Actors Chris Pine and Sofia Boutella are set to headline a new survivor thriller centered on the legendary Himalayan creature known as the Yeti. According to reports from Deadline and Variety, the project is currently in development, with both actors attached to star in the film. The movie will reportedly follow a tense survival story set in a remote mountainous region, where characters must confront extreme conditions and a mysterious creature believed to inhabit the area. While the production is still in early stages, the casting of Pine and Boutella has already generated attention across the film industry. Chris Pine, known for his major roles in franchises such as Star Trek and Wonder Woman, has built a reputation for balancing blockbuster projects with character-driven films. Sofia Boutella, meanwhile, gained international recognition for performances in movies like Kingsman: The Secret Service, The Mummy 2017, and Rebel Moon. Their pairing in a creature survivor thriller suggests a mix of action, suspense, and psychological tension as the story unfolds in a harsh wilderness setting. At this stage, further details about the film, including the director, filming locations, and release timeline, have not been officially announced. However, industry insiders say the project aims to combine survival drama with creature feature horror elements, potentially delivering a fresh take on the long-standing myth of the Yeti. Which of these upcoming movies or shows are you most excited for? Comment below and let us know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss the biggest Hollywood updates before anyone else. Till then, see ya!